Alright, what's up everybody? We are back for a new episode of The Flash. This is Season 5, Episode number 8, which is titled What's Past is Prologue. This is going to be our final episode before, of course, the new crossover, which is called Elseworlds, I think I saw. Very curious about that one, also how it's going to tie in with, like, Arrow. I will say I still have, like, 4 episodes, I guess, to watch with Arrow before getting to the crossover part. So, like, I'm not sure exactly whether Oliver is still going to end up being locked up or not, you know what I mean? By the time we get to it, that'll kind of be what I'm, like, fascinated by. But we're focused, of course, right now on The Flash. Just came off of watching the last episode, and I love how we finally got our backstory for Cicada. There is, of course, I mean, there's kind of been a trend going, I will say, with The Flash in recent seasons. And it's definitely the one thing that I really do appreciate about both seasons 4 and 5, is that they make the villains a little bit more relatable, I guess. They're not just all-out villains, you know, out to, like, get everybody or to get Barry or this or that, right? It's more about, like, some more relatable goal, like I said. And so last time around with the Thinker, it was, of course, his twisted, don't get me wrong, idea of helping the world or whatever, right? Well, it kind of started out, I think, a little bit differently than what it ultimately became, of course. Which is why, you know, his, like, wife or whatever had his back. Marlies, she was called, right? Yeah, that's what it was. Man, it's been a minute already. But, and then now, of course, with Cicada, yeah, we get this guy, Orlan, and just a, you know, very, very human. Like, this is the most human kind of backstory that we've had for him yet. Where it's like, you know, he got assigned, essentially, parenthood over this kid. You know, the kid of his sister who had died because of a metahuman, took care of the kids. Obviously, the whole satellite incident thing happened at the end of Season 4, and that's what got his kid to basically be in a coma now, got himself injured. You know, his drive for revenge against the metahumans is very understandable. I don't know that he's necessarily targeting the right people, right? Like basically viewing them all as the same is, of course, where he makes his mistake. Because Barry is somebody, yeah, trying to stop, of course, the bad metahumans from being able to do what they do. But like I said, I mean, I enjoy seeing it a lot. And I don't know how I feel about this guy, really. I mean, I feel bad for him. That's just the reality of the situation, right? So I don't know where the rest of it is going to go, and I don't know if there is some kind of redemption arc maybe still possible for him. It's kind of what I would hope maybe for a change. I mean, you know, like, the fan base might not find it the most satisfying thing or something, I guess, if we were to end the season where, like, the bad guy doesn't even really get taken down, I guess, right? But yeah, again, I mean, it might happen, it might not. Well, I don't know. I don't know that I necessarily want this guy to be, like, taken down. That's what I guess I mean to say. You know, I want kind of a happy ending for him too, and I want him to be able to be reunited with this kid. Yeah, and live a normal life. You know what I mean? That's honestly what I would hope for, but I'm sure that in the meantime he's gonna wreak a bunch of havoc regardless, and maybe there's gonna be a point of no return, basically, right? Where it's like, yeah, he's done too much fucked up stuff that he should no longer be you know, allowed to live that kind of life, I guess, or whatever, right? So, I don't know, guys. I am looking forward to diving into this episode. That's what we're gonna do. If you enjoy my reactions to The Flash, you can, of course, get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. Full-length reactions are being posted there too, and you can sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now as well. There's private phone calls and a bunch of stuff. Go and check out all the Patreon tiers, but for now, let's dive into this new episode. Oh. Yeah, they're way on to him now, huh? Doing their investigating, I guess.
I mean, you shoot.
Shot like 100.
Any of them good?
Wolf.
Yeah, I was wondering where Ralph was last episode during Thanksgiving. He didn't show up.
Foreman said he keeps to himself. Pretty much a loner. Gave a fake address.
Did take custody of his niece, Grace Gibbons. Right.
There we go.
Powers that he got the night of the Enlightenment, as we all know, when he was struck by a shard from the Star Lab satellite explosion.
Which was also the same night that Grace went into a coma.
We're getting the full recap now, but of course to them it's all new information.
Let's go get him. How are we going to do that? Look, as always, I respect your spirit, Barry Allen, but as long as Cicada has his dagger to dampen your powers, there's no stopping him.
It's kind of true, actually. Yeah, he has a magic... Speaking of magic wands, like we saw last episode, he's got a big one. A big one that's going to render you useless.
Unless we have some kind of power dampening dagger powered.
We don't, but if we did, we'd come up with a much better way of saying that.
Sure, I mean, just like dagger.
Cisco would.
What if we could make one? What if we could make a weapon more powerful than his weapon? Cicada can control his dagger, so what we would need would be something more powerful than his connection to it.
I mean, where are we going to find such a thing?
Any suggestions?
The past.
The past.
You've already come across everything that we need, right? A strong alloy with magnetic properties.
Savitar's suit.
Savitar's suit? Oh, shit. We're time traveling again? I thought we were not going to do that anymore.
To remove dark matter.
The Speed Force transmitter that Zoom used to steal Barry's speed.
So we would just need some of that to recalibrate it.
Can you do that?
I mean, you'd have to infuse the transmitter with the same kind of dark matter.
I'm sorry, we need to blow up Star Labs again?
I don't know what we're saying. We're bringing up a whole bunch of things we've already done. Is this going to be one of those nostalgic episodes?
This is gonna mess with the timeline too
No,
much.
no, it's not.
Yep.
Savitar's suit, the transmitter, these are all just discarded objects in time.
Even if all of that worked, we can't just waltz into the hospital with our soon-to-be-named dampening device. Dwyer smells us coming. He's gone.
Yeah, I guess I get what you're saying. Like, they're all discarded devices. Sure. I mean, they literally kept Savitar's suit in that museum she was at. I remember seeing it there. I kind of wonder what happened to it now. You know what I mean? Where is it?
You take the device and you hide it near the hospital, somewhere it won't be found for 5 years.
You and your father go back to the past to defeat Cicada in the future. Quite an off-the-cuff plan you've come up with.
Oh no. Oh no, almost like she was actually instructed about it before, right? That's already what he was alluding to, that she had some kind of person driving her to come here, right?
I can do it.
Dude, are we sure that Barry even, like, goes missing in the future? Like, what if it actually just is Barry all along that, like, instructed her? You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what I would think, but I don't know who else it could be. How maybe it's Sherlock himself or whatever, right? Yeah. The list of potential suspects is endless.
It's too risky with the timeline. All right, look, time travel it's complicated.
I know, I've already done it.
And look what happened.
Look, I just want to fix what I screwed up. Please let me come with you.
Not today.
He refuses.
Iris, if I do this, I'm going back to some crazy times. Savitar, Zoom, Thun, speedsters.
Who you've all outsmarted and defeated.
Yeah, she probably kind of wants to be there desperately also to just see it, you know? See a part of that history. I can't blame her.
So, unless you have a better reason why she should stay back, let her do this.
Man, roles have reversed, dude.
When we defeated him, Barry phased into his suit, destroyed it, sending pieces of it flying far enough away that our past selves wouldn't notice if Barry took 1 or 2 pieces of it. What do you think?
Okay. Is that all we need? 2 pieces? Fair enough in that case.
Barry just has to get back into the Speed Force before the timeline catches up and those pieces get erased from existence.
I'm fairly optimistic.
Okay, what about the...
Wait, don't they ever put that suit back together though? Because like I said, it was there in the museum. And at that point, they would be like, hey, there's 2 pieces missing here. What the fuck?
What about when the particle accelerator exploded?
Oh, right before everything went sideways, Wells was in the cortex, and we were in the pipeline intake.
Right.
That's the best time for Barry to go into the time vault. He can put a piece of Savitar's suit in the plinth, and when the particle accelerator explodes, it...
Ah. So that piece, oh, okay, we're infusing it. That piece is going to be kind of our weapon, huh? Our own meta tech. Well, I don't know that that's meta tech, but it's a weapon.
We planted in the hospital, the rest is history.
Great. Let's go show Barry, see what he thinks.
I'll be right behind you.
I don't think he's going to be over the moon.
What this is?
What is that, Nora's journal?
But for good reason. Look at this code. Have you seen this code before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, we have with Barry, huh? Crazy Barry. Why would she write in this line? No, again, dude, Crazy Barry. Crazy Barry might have... Well, or Barry, just Barry, Future Barry. Future Barry understood the language that Crazy Barry was talking about. I don't know, dude. I kind of feel like it is Barry and her that might be cooperating in the future to send her back.
Listen here, Space Invader. Why don't you try returning the thing to her and then asking her, right?
Makes sense. Just return the...
Yeah, we're not doing that. It's been very clear that she's not exactly eager to open up about any of that, just like last time.
You're not gonna want to forget this. Had to make some adjustments to the suit, but I finally figured it out. For emergencies only.
Right.
Might get ideas.
You know there's gonna be an emergency in that case. Come over.
Come on.
God damn, dude, her eyes lit up.
When am I get the chance to do that?
Hey, game face.
Perfect moment, I guess.
They're gonna return to the exact same moment that they left.
They're gonna go, but to us, it'll be like they never left.
Yeah, time travel's weird, isn't it?
Well, because they can just pick, like, when to go back to, I guess, right? Here we go. Didn't think we'd ever do this anymore, honestly, but here we are.
Get ready.
Are you sure we're in the right place?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There he is.
That's him.
I don't know if people have ever seen the Kaiju number 8 anime, but that's kind of what he looks like, actually. Now that I think about it.
Come on.
Oh, dude. No, not the fucking remnants again. Yeah, they're chasing him down already because they're not supposed to be here, my guy. Damn.
How does it feel to get so close to your ascension and end up on the ground?
It's written.
Nothing's written.
Didn't I have some fucking crazy theory at the time? I don't know. I don't even know what it was anymore. Like, was I thinking that Barry was going to essentially get his own form killed to have, like, Savitar, like, basically take over his life? I felt like that was a really good theory at the time. Like, I felt like that's honestly what it should have been. I was almost disappointed that it wasn't. You know, I thought Barry was actually kind of... Because, of course, Savitar Barry felt wronged or whatever, right? So I thought that, like, Barry giving him the chance to basically be him would have been something really cool. I think that's kind of what it was, right? That I thought at the time. But, yeah, anyway, it didn't happen.
You're gonna have to get the shard, okay? Meet me in the forest where we first arrived.
There we go. That's one. Huh. I'm pretty sure they specifically said to pick up 2, though. Okay. Oh, wow. Dude. Yeah, that thing is just gonna be chasing them across all the timelines.
Dad, about Savitar?
This is right, 2016.
Barry, are you okay?
Okay.
Lightning flash.
Jay, stop! Let him go.
Yeah, are we... I'm actually trying to think. Are we seeing full-on sort of rewinds? I think so, right? Because anytime that they go to Barry and Nora, it's just like different camera shots where it's only the 2 that we see. So I think what we're seeing is like actually old footage, right? I was kind of wondering if they would have reshot this stuff with all the actors.
Caitlin!
Well, that could be something original.
Barry. I can't let your losses stop you. You're the one who taught me that. You have to push through. You have to find a way. You have to fight.
Man, she's just constantly seeing Iris kind of... Well, she's seeing the involvement, I guess, that Iris had the entire time, right? And it's not something she ever realized, I guess.
Nothing will ever hold you back, Barry. Zoom took Caitlin, and I know you lost your speed, but everyone is here to help. My dad, Cisco, Harry, me.
Yeah, at this point, Iris is going to become a bigger idol for her than Barry himself actually is.
Well, you changed quickly. Out of your suit?
Yeah, no, yeah, it was just too weird being in it without my speed.
Nah, I feel like he's catching on. It's a Harrison, right? He's got to catch on. He's got to catch on, but he's just cool with it, I think. I think he's just kind of letting it slide.
I don't have my daughter. You don't have your speed. Zoom has Caitlin, and this whole thing is going to hell in a handbasket.
Wait.
We're going to need that?
Jesse's frequency, people from Earth 2 vibrate at a different frequency. Maybe you could track her that way.
Yeah, didn't he literally give him that suggestion? Wait, are things playing out differently now? What, like, I don't know.
Figure out how to find Snow.
I feel like I vividly remember that he actually told Harrison this way back in the second season. Oh my god. You're not going anywhere. No way. Okay, well, I guess we found our emergency situation.
You got what you want, Solomon.
Another speedster.
Another target. Oh, wait. No fucking way Zoom is actually coming with to the other timelines now. My man, what are you doing? Oh, the Wraith grabbed him?
No! Damn it! I knew we shouldn't have done this.
This is officially a suicide mission now. Yep, it's over.
Dad, we can fix this.
I can't fix this, Nora.
Well, let's go back to Wells.
We can't.
I mean, the one that built the particle accelerator.
That's not Wells. That is Eobard Thawne, the Reverse Flash. The only person Thawne ever helps is himself.
I'm sorry. I just thought that maybe...
She absolutely must have been instructed. Because there's no way just by herself. I mean, I get that she always heard the stories, this and that, but I feel like it shouldn't be possible for her to come up with all these out-of-the-box solutions.
I know when we are.
Oh, right.
I know what this is. 3 years ago, I traveled back to this day to get Dawn's help.
Yeah.
So you have done it before.
Oh, yeah.
Things just got a lot more complicated, didn't they?
Yo, my man, you got a third eye on the back of your head? You realize who's standing here too?
Barry Allen. Which Barry Allen?
Clearly you're...
From a lot later than this one.
Way later.
Way later.
Cool.
Jesse Chambers. No? Libby Lawrence. Wait.
Ooh.
Danica Williams.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, were those just like famous actresses, or are we getting some teasers here?
Dawn, if I'm not mistaken.
Nora.
That's nice. At least you still have one. Boy, Nora, time travel is so weird. What do you want?
Right, because hadn't they brought something up about this? I already forget, dude. There's so many details to keep in mind. They definitely brought something up about the name Dawn. Like, oh, that's what his daughter was supposed to be called always, or?
I need you to fix this for me.
No, if you're here, he's here. That means...
You don't get home.
I get home. I get home. I go home!
Yeah, why exactly would he help you actually in the first place?
I get out!
You don't go home unless you help me.
Oh, this fucking deception. I'm pretty sure he pulled that before too. Nah, just kidding. No choice.
What do you want?
Like I said.
I thought he was somehow gonna feel that like it was a voodoo doll.
You want to destroy Cicada's dagger, don't you?
We want to save lives.
Of course you do.
That me. He's gonna wake up soon. He sees me standing here. Your whole timeline is gonna be blown to hell. You're never gonna get home. You know that's true.
I know!
I think screaming only increased the odds.
Can I get you a cup of water? So, who made this?
Someone smarter than you?
I doubt that. You know,
You're not actually going to drink that, right, Nora? I mean, I don't know why he's offering this up right now, but it's very clear it's not something you should accept.
for your plan to work, you're gonna actually have to have his dagger in your possession.
We've got that covered.
With this.
He's so fascinated.
Savitar suit, yeah.
He's curious, though.
She hates me, and yet a version of him is Savitar. Much bigger jerk than I ever was. Did you see the face? Did you see the like, pizza face?
Can you hurry up?
Yeah, I'll hurry up. I gotta tell you, Alan.
Listen, we all used to look like that back in high school, though.
It's a smart idea.
It was hers.
Clever girl.
It wasn't hers. It wasn't fucking hers, Barry. You're not realizing that yet. Only Sherlock could.
I so look forward to seeing how this all pans out. Nora.
The red flashes. Brings me back.
Hey, Dad.
It's time to go back to the night it all began. Come on.
Oh, no. What, are you gonna make her witness the death of actual, well, Nora?
Tonight, the future begins.
Oh.
The work my team and I will do here
Oh, wow.
will bring about advancements in power, advancements in
Oh,
medicine.
wow.
And trust me, that future will be here faster than you think.
Yeah, no, right. That's where it all began. The particle accelerator explosion. That's what he was talking about, of course. I don't know. My mind automatically brought me back to the death of his mom.
Why are we going this way? Why don't we just speed into the time vault?
Thon's been planning this night for 14 years. If we use our speed, he'll feel it.
Feel a disturbance in the speed vault?
God. Oh, wow.
Wells is about to blow up the city.
All I can think of to say is I feel like I've waited for this day for centuries. Without further ado.
Man, this episode really is like a feast of nostalgia, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I called early on already, but I didn't expect us to see this many classic moments of the past. He didn't? He noticed? He just heard too. He's gonna go to his chamber.
Dr. Wells, are you okay?
Yeah. Caitlin, do you think you could have Ronnie run the particle accelerator parameter numbers just one more time? Just for good measure.
Sure.
Great. And
Yeah.
Caitlin.
I don't think that's how it happened, though. So what now? Is Barry not gonna get his powers anymore?
You got us on pins and needles here, Dr. Wells.
That's all thanks to the team, right? Caitlin, fiance, Ronnie, Hartley. Especially you, Cisco. I have to say, I have a vibe about you.
I bet you do.
I want you to know I'm very eager to be along for that adventure.
Dude. Oh my god, dude, right. Like, back when Cisco didn't even feel fucking betrayed yet by this guy, you know what I mean? Like, I'd almost forget. I mean, Cisco had always basically... Well, yeah. It's ever since he found out that Wells was evil, that he could never really be on, like, the right footing anymore with the Harrisons we would meet later, right? It's funny. Like, I would not even be able to... Yeah, I hadn't even considered that. Like, I kind of thought, like, oh, it always was like that. No, of course it wasn't. This is what it wasn't.
That means a great deal.
Oh,
Did you?
I didn't.
That was actually a crazy episode. Yeah, I recall when he killed Cisco. Like, he killed Cisco in that episode. That was the time travel episode, right? Yeah, because it immediately got undone as a result. But I remember seeing that and thinking, like, there is no fucking way. I was flabbergasted.
Good evening, Barry Allen. I was not expecting you this soon.
She knows you?
Gideon.
Also known as XS.
Oh, wow.
5th recruit in the rebooted Legion of...
Gideon, the particle...
5th recruit in the rebooted Legion of what? Barry, why would you fucking skip over that shit? This might be... Yeah, because Barry is not suspicious in any way. That's why. But I kind of am.
You really hate him, don't you?
Do you not know what he did?
Yeah, don't idolize
I knew
him.
he was your arch enemy.
He actually was the reason for your name.
He killed my mother in our home
She didn't know that?
when I was 11 years old. An 11-year-old boy. You know why?
That was not known information in the Flash Museum? What's going on?
He thought if I suffered a tragedy that was horrific enough, I'd never recover. I'd never become the Flash.
I didn't know that.
There's probably a lot that's happened to me that's not in the Flash Museum.
Yeah, she does not even know who she is named. That well, I guess she does, right? I mean, she at least knows. Yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, she must have known that his mom died, right? Like early. I guess she never realized the cause.
That's why you didn't want me to come with you, isn't it? Because you didn't want me to know these awful things about you, so it's not what I would remember most when I went back.
Recalibration complete.
Here we go.
Yo. Dude, just the way they kicked in that little theme there was fucking awesome. Because I remember, I'm pretty sure we saw Barry like in his room pulling the chain or whatever that he was, right? And like that's when we kind of heard that. That's when the explosion happened. Yeah, right. And the plane got like crushed or whatever, right? It's funny because we wasn't Morden was in that plane, right? Morden, who we saw last episode with his brother. There we go. Yep. Oh yeah.
Dark matter retrieval successful.
Let's go get our time back in place.
Spinal cord trauma. He's lost all feeling to his lower quadrant.
Dr. Wells, I need you to squeeze my hand. That's a good
wow.
sign.
24-year-old male struck by lightning.
I need a full trauma.
I love how they tied that in. The same woman from the hospital that took care of him.
Grace's room is on the 4th floor.
It should work. Let's put it right here.
You did it.
Interesting. Okay, so yeah, that's just where we hit it, and then now we're going to retrieve it. Okay, fair enough.
Everything worked? Yeah.
Is Dwyer still at the hospital?
Hasn't left your side.
Did you plant the transmitter?
No, we sure did.
Let's go get Cicada.
Back like we never left. Could you not? Love that little touch.
You ready, Barry?
I'm ready.
Yeah. You know, even though you got this thing now, you're still not going to defeat him, though. Feel like this is basically kind of gearing up as our mid-season finale before the crossover and everything too, right? Our first actual confrontation.
Not all metahumans are responsible for what happened to Grace. Taking it out on the world, that's not gonna help.
Every metahuman must go.
But what about you? You're a metahuman now.
I am.
Ooh.
And after you're gone...
He's gonna finish the job, is what you're saying? Yeah, you can use that thing to, off yourself too, no doubt.
All 4 of you.
Nope, okay. Damn! I was just gonna say, but just in case, might want to actually make that 5. Oh, there it is.
It worked.
It worked.
There it is. Wait, so that thing like automatically pulled it in?
Let's go now.
Reach it out of here.
Bye-bye weapon.
Oh, man. You look like you're having a day. Is it because I just threw your dagger into outer space? Or because you're just now realizing you didn't kill me?
There's absolutely no way we just completely rendered him defenseless, though.
You stopped nothing.
Oh my god. Oh.
The satellite's tracking the dagger back through the exosphere.
Literally, dude. I mean, it's a fucking boomerang. So yeah, he really can't. Dude, we shouldn't have even fucking vibed that. We should have sent that thing back in time somehow.
Guys, cicadas are calling the dagger back from space.
Oh my god. Here we go again. Yup, and now we're powerless. See? Caitlin, we might need you after all. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. I was just gonna say, you just look a little silly barging in with those guns, but man, yeah, no, they're really fucked now.
This ends now.
Yep. That's what I was waiting for, the only one who could.
Let's dance, cricket freak.
And he's gone. And he's gone. No dancing today.
And there's no dark matter traces from his dagger.
Well, he won't stay away from his niece for long. And when he returns, we'll be ready.
Thanks to Killer Frost.
She didn't come from dark matter, so I guess she's immune to Cicada's dagger.
She just might be the key to stopping Cicada for good.
Maybe we should
Thank God for how your dad basically set that up for you.
go check in with her.
What do you think?
Yeah,
Cricket freak, huh?
just came out.
Made me think of Rickety Cricket. Good old Rickety Cricket.
Hey, Sherlock.
Sherlock. Du thé?
No, thank you. Have you seen my,
Oh no, he was gonna ask you some questions about that. Well, those ciphers.
Couldn't help but notice. This composition feels like something special. I don't like to brag, but I speak a lot of languages, and yet this one I don't recognize.
You really got some explaining to do, honestly, Nora.
It's used to record events regardless of changes in the timeline, so really, no matter what happens, I'll always remember my dad.
Where does one learn something like that? Time travel school?
I created it, actually.
Oh. Oh.
You created it.
But then how did Barry ever use that language himself?
Clever girl. I forget myself. This is yours.
Yeah, I don't know though, but I mean, you know, it's honestly too much to wrap my head around, but I would think that Barry, because I forget even exactly what happened back in the start of the fourth season when Barry went crazy like that, but like, he kind of was reciting shit from his future, literally, right? It's like what I do recall. But I would think that his future self, therefore, knew this language too. And if that's the case, she must have met him in the future. Yeah, I would continue to think that, like, maybe she is actually working together with future Barry after all. Malleable. Oh. Whoa. Yo, she just decided to time travel to see them? Her grandparents?
Do you ever think about stopping what's about to happen?
Every day.
Oh yeah. You should try too.
Hey, old man. Come on.
Time to chase the future. Old man. Yeah, that's more something Joe used to be called up until now.
Good evening, Nora West Allen.
Gideon, another data entry.
What? Why are we making Gideon read this?
Shall I send it to the same recipient?
Yes.
Entry sent. Would you like assistance with anything else?
Send it to the same recipient. Yeah, no, once again, confirmation she's working with someone.
What would you like it to say?
Actually, I'll deliver it myself.
Time travel again? Are we gonna see? 2049, here we go. Prison?
We need to talk.
Oh, wait. This actually would seem more like Harrison Sherlock?
Yes, Nora.
Oh.
Yes, we do.
Man, but which fucking Harrison is it though? Which Harrison is it? Earth 90. It's a lot of bodies. A lot of colorful outfits too.
You failed.
Why are you doing this?
Oh.
And now all of you will perish.
Oh. Jay Garrick? What is happening there? Is that a tease for the crossover coming up? I guess so. I'm sure I'll find out. Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course, you can get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now. So, I'll see you there.